New figures show the median income of American households fell last year to its lowest level since 1995.
We go back to the year 2000. Incomes are 5.9% below where they were 14 years ago.
A new report on household income revealed that many Americans continue to struggle.
Today, over 60% of Americans say they typically live paycheck to paycheck.
The nonpartisan Congressional Budget Office warned today that it is likely we will have another recession next year.
It's not good news for anybody, and it's especially not good news for young people because, of course, their job prospects are very, very poor.
Houston, we have a problem. It's no surprise that more and more people are trying to meet their needs, which seem to get more expensive every day, on an income that seems to get smaller and smaller every month. With everything that's happening all around us, it's understandable if we have a hard time watching other people be successful, isn't it? You may be struggling, but you see that friend with a nice car, the sister with the overachieving children, or that guy from high school with the multi-million-dollar home. And you're wondering to yourself, why can't I have those things in my own life? What do they know that I don't? Sometimes you may feel like you just don't have what it takes to get ahead. Listen, I've heard it all, and I've heard all the excuses. I've even used many of them myself. If only I was born in the right family, things would be different. Or if I could have gone to college, things would be better. Or I had a high IQ. Or if my parents came from money. Oh, I can't succeed now because the economy is so bad. Or because I have too much debt. Or because my boss is a jerk. It's real easy to blame our upbringing, education, and all kinds of outside factors for everything. But that doesn't explain how 1 out of every 8 billionaires is a college dropout, does it? In fact, there are more billionaires with high school degrees than billionaires with PhDs, masters, and law degrees combined. What does that tell you? Well, it tells you that our excuses don't mean anything. Excuses are just ways to comfort ourselves when certain things don't happen in our own lives. And when we realize that's the case, you have to ask yourself, what do they know that we don't know? And how can I break into that kind of success when I've been in this rut for such a long, long time? Well, I'm not here to promise you that you'll become a millionaire. But what I can do is show you how to be a better you today in the next 15 minutes. And this isn't going to be some positive thinking, name it and claim it, the secret kind of deal either. I'm going to show you how you can change the real, tangible things that will bring success into your life. I'm going to show you how to put real money in your pocket. I'm going to show you how to spend more time with your kids, more time with your significant other, and I'm going to show you how to take back your mind, your happiness, and your freedom by changing the way you make money. And I'm not going to apologize for talking about money or presenting it as a solution for most of your life's problems. Because even though I don't love money, I know that money is important. And the truth is, you spend most of your life thinking about, arguing about, and trying to make more money. It affects your relationships and your mental health, the food you eat, the way you look. It affects how the people around you look at you. It affects the way your kids respect you. We literally drive, wear, and live in expressions of our financial situation. And our children, they experience our finances too. The clothes they wear, the car they drive, the tuition you can afford to pay affects the college they can go to and the kind of spouse they meet, which means your own financial situation carries over from generation to generation. If you're like I was, you didn't come from money. So just imagine how you're going to feel when your kids and grandkids give you the credit for changing the financial direction of your entire family tree. So when you really think about it, this isn't about your own comfort level or about what you think is enough to meet your own needs. This is about every single generation that follows you. This video is about real people just like you shifting the balance of their finances so it affects every future generation of their family. This is the true story of a small group of people deciding they weren't going to wait until life handed them a winning lottery ticket. And instead, they were going to take matters into their own hands and change their lives for good. And this can be your story too. The reason I'm even making this video is to help people like you who've had enough of what life has offered so far. None of us were born into wealth. None of us come from famous families or have Einstein's IQ. And some of us started out with crushing amounts of debt. We are normal people just like you, and we made a positive change in our lives by breaking the work cycle once and for all. Your boss should not be the one deciding where, when, and how you will live your life. I broke free from those chains years ago, and I want you to break free too. And once you do, you get to decide what kind of life you want. Now, I can't decide the last part for you, but what I can do is take a second to step into your life right now, snap you out of the struggle, reach out my hand to help, and show you a better way of meeting your needs and exceeding your expectations. In the next 5 minutes, I'm going to show you exactly how you can produce high levels of income without wasting your life working for someone else. And when you've reached the end of this video, you're going to have a new outlook on your own life, health, family, and finances. And if that's the only thing I accomplish here today, then I will have achieved what I set out to do. And by the time I'm finished, you're either going to like what I have to say and be ready to make money for yourself, or you're going to say, hey, this just isn't for me. And that's okay. But promise me you'll give me about 5 minutes, and I promise you I won't waste a second of your time. So let's get right to it. It's no secret that the fastest way to stop being an underpaid worker and to start earning the income you deserve is to own your own business. It's also no secret that starting your own business, manufacturing your own products, and hiring and firing staff is hard work and can require a ton of time and a ton of money just to get started. If you've been working just to make ends meet, getting together the kind of money to start your own business seems impossible. And for almost everyone, investing in the stock market or real estate is an expensive and risky pipe dream. It's really no surprise then that most Americans already feel that the deck is stacked against them. But what if I told you I could just give you a wildly profitable company right now?